Hi everybody, welcome to my channel if you're new here, and if you have been here before, welcome back. Although I have been playing around with this challenge of Junk Journal July UK already quite a few days, this is my first collaboration video for this event. And that is for prompt number 26, which is small. This video is coming out on 25th, and my next video will be on 28th when I will be back with 29. Yes, number 29. However, for today, I thought I would start by talking about a few of the ideas that I had about this prompt. Obviously, you can take it quite literally, like I have. I have brought in small, little, tiny birdies. I have some really small butterflies, and I also have berries that are really, really small. So that's my take on the challenge itself, or the prompt. But you could also use an image of something big, like a car. But if you have an image of a car, that's a small image. You could have a small pattern or print. For example, I have these here, small stars and dots. You could create small pockets on your page, or clusters, maybe a small dangle. You could even use small scraps to create something like a masterboard or something like that. It could be an image of your kids or pets or grandkids when they were small, or even their tiny little toes or paws or whatever you would like. The options are unlimited. Bugs, buttons, whatever you can think of that is small. But before I get to actual crafting, let me mention that if you are new to the event, it is hosted by Sandra from Be Happy Stationery and Lindsay from the Vintage Button. Yesterday's video was from Hazel. She is from Hazy Crazy Arts. And tomorrow will be Sarah from Living the Crafty Dream. And I will try my best to link or mention them down below so that you can check their videos out as well. I think that's all of the intro part I have. So now let's get back to the fun stuff. The first small thing that I made for my spread is this little envelope I'm building up by using an old book page. It's a really simple one. I simply folded the book page in 3 sections basically, and then glued it down. This time I even remembered to ink the edge of the envelope before I glued it shut. Just barely, but I did remember. I'm so proud of myself. Then I took care of the rest of the inking. And yes, it's a really simple one. Basically just a pocket. I didn't add even any hinges or things like that. The book that I'm using right now is not, how would I put it? It's not the best possible for crafting purposes. The texts aren't always that happy or politically acceptable, or whatever you want to call it. But that's why I often cover it, and this time I decided to take some brown paper and simply glue that across the envelope pocket. I also took a bit more of it and put some on the flap as well. Um, it's not like, well, at least for the most part, nothing really offensive, but I want to keep my journaling kind of light, or just within a good taste and so on. So, but if you happen to have a book like that as well, there are ways to use it. Just have to use some imagination. And don't worry, obviously it's Finnish. Most people don't understand it, and I promise you it's nothing really bad. It's just an old book which probably wouldn't get published these days. But it is what it is, and I'm going to cover it and I'm going to make it pretty. I decided to take a piece of washi tape and put that on the bottom part of the envelope, along with this prompt, which is small, and add a small butterfly. I already took the berries, or one of the berries that I had for this project, and I put that on the flap. I think this is cute. I didn't add any type of closure for this. I could have, but I didn't feel like one was needed. And then I just glued 3 sides of the envelope so that I could also create a pocket on the back, like that. It's fun, I think. I hope you think so too. Then my next step was taking some really small scraps. I think these are at least mainly from the pieces that I've used during this month for this particular challenge. But there's all sorts of things. There are pieces from the Hail Herbology kit. There are some hand drawn pieces from day 5. There are book page, coffee dyed paper, you name it. I just put them on the page and created a small masterboard. I'm really trying not to think too much, but I'm also trying to make sure that I don't put like the really similar pieces next to each other. I just actually glued 3 pieces of the kit down right next to each other, but I felt like there was enough difference in patterns and colors and so on that they would work. But altogether, when I'm making masterboards like this, I try to avoid putting 2 pieces of book page right next to each other, at least the way where they are from the same book and facing the same side up and so on. I used an old cereal box as my base for this collage or masterboard, and I could have made this collage on the patterned side, if that makes sense, to cover it, but honestly, I didn't think of it when I started making this. Now it's too late, but at the same time, I think it's kind of fun, especially in this occasion where I'm not using this for actual journaling. I'm just making a visual journal. I think it's fun that the back is showing a little bit. Here I'm taking a piece of my masterboard and I'm punching out 3 circles. I didn't leave myself a lot of room for a third one because I honestly didn't think I would get a third one from that piece. I did, however, but the third one probably isn't like full. There might be tiny slivers missing on a couple of edges or, you know, piece is missing, but it's okay. It's a chunk journal. And honestly, even though I'm looking at it right now, I can tell that it's not a perfect circle, especially because I doodled on it later on. But now I'm making something to go inside my small envelope, which is a journal card. I simply put on some berries right there, blackcurrant, I believe. There we go. And then I also wanted to, there you could see part of the back, but I wanted to include some quotes or just things like that in here. And this one is saying, enjoy the little, oh my goodness, I can't even see it. Enjoy the small things in life. Yes. I forgot what I wrote. It was just earlier today, but it's late. I can't remember anything. And then I just did some doodling around the journal card and what I wrote. There we have it. You can see that the envelope is, or the flap is coming up from the page a little bit, but that doesn't bother me too much. I also wanted to decorate the journal card that I put behind the envelope in the pocket that I created, so I took the bird and put it there. I think it's fun how it's kind of sticking from behind the pocket, like a safe space for that bird and her little family. There we go. Then I took some washi tape to ground it a little bit more because I felt like it was maybe flowing or floating a little bit. And then I just took the second piece of washi tape just for fun and put that on the top left corner, I think. I always struggle. And oh, I have to check what I wrote there. Small miracles, that's what I wrote. Now I'm working on the second page. It's a see-through one. That's why I'm taking my bunch. And the brown paper that I wanted to use to put behind those circles was really thin. So eventually I folded it in half to make it easier to punch. And for the first punch it worked. For the second one, not so much, but that is one option. The reason why I'm wanting to back these up is because the page is a see-through page. It's like vellum or I don't know, pergamene or something. You can see through it. So for this vintage feel that I've got going on in here, and for the fact that I don't really know what I want to do for the next spread yet, I haven't actually even checked the prompt yet. I just wanted to leave myself a clean slate instead of letting the blue color show through. Now I'm taking 3 of the butterflies. They're all the different color, or they're all different color. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm gluing them on my small circles. Tiny butterflies on small circles. Then I put some glue on the back of my first circle and smushed it out with my finger. And that's what I did for the 2 other one. And this is the final step for finishing my spread for prompt number 26. It's different, it's fun. Oh, right, not the final step. I also doodled. And I ended up writing all the small things in 3 pieces on those as well. So yes, I doodled, I wrote, and then after that the page is done. So here is my finished 2 pages. This one is really simple, and this one has some more details. I think I used the prompt small quite well and in quite a few ways. So I hope you enjoyed my video for today. I hope you feel inspired. Please leave me a comment down below saying how you would use this prompt, and I hope to see you tomorrow for my next video. And also remember to go check out Sarah's video for tomorrow. Thanks for joining, and bye for now.